Welcome back, friends. Your job was to decide which one of these groups, the yellow group or the red group, had less. I heard in your videos that some of you talked about the things we've learned this week. You said you might be able to figure that out by matching up the yellow to the red or by stacking them. But some friends also talked about how they couldn't move the counters because this is just a picture. They had to figure out a different way to know if there was more or less of each group. One thing I heard people talk about was something like this. Some people said there are 4 yellow, and some people said there are 6 red. What does that tell you that they did? That's right, they counted each group. Another strategy we can use to help us when we compare groups is to count how many there are. So let's look at our picture this way. Let's count together how many yellow counters there are. Take your finger and point as I move the red pointer. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many yellow counters are there? There are 4. Now let's count the red. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, that's the number we said with the yellow counters. Can I stop here? No, I have to keep going. You're right. Okay, we're at 4, 5, 6. There are 4 yellow counters and 6 red counters. Does that help you to determine which group has less? Can you point to the group with less? Let's see. Is your finger here pointing to the yellow counters? There were 4, and here there are 6. When we know how many there are, that can help us to understand which group has more and which group has less. I know that 4 is a smaller number than 6. I'm thinking about that because I'm thinking if I had some cookies, I'd rather have 6 cookies because that would be more. And if I only had 4 cookies, I would have less than someone with 6 cookies. Another thing I might think about when I'm comparing by the amount in each group is if I say the number 4, I had to keep going to get to 6. That meant that 6 was more. I couldn't stop here at 4. I had to keep counting. That tells me that 4 is less than 6. So today we've learned another strategy that can help us when we are comparing groups of objects. We already know that we can stack or match the objects, and today we learned that we can count the objects and compare by the number of how many there are.